So Gaspar Noe is a director in which I've watched four of his movies, I believe. So there's Love, Climax, and Enter the Void that I've seen, and this one that I'm talking about today now. But this was a first time watch for me. Irreversible. I've always heard of it, but never watched it till now. And I've only liked one, and that was Climax before. And Climax is really good. Like it made my top three of the year it came out, and I really found it very unique in comparison to his other films because Enter the Void didn't do much for me. Love didn't do anything for me really. I think it's Love. It's pretty pornographic, so it's something like that. But he is an extreme director and he is bold with his decisions and he goes places and he has no problem showing like sex acts and graphic violence and like horrible situations on screen. And this was the most infamous, everybody knows for that scene. And that scene, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about already. I don't have to go into detail. I did not know that that was Monica Bellucci in that scene, though. That was something I only found out after I saw this film now. So knew the scene, didn't know the actress in it. And we got Vincent. Let me find his name back here. Is it even back here? Vincent Cassel, I think his name is. Yeah, Vincent Cassel is in a lot of films. He's been in very recently The Shrouds by David Cronenberg. He was in Black Swan. He was in a movie called Trance by Danny Boyle. He's been in quite a bit, and this was not his first role, but is a role that made him popular, kind of thing. And what we have going on here is this film is famous for being told in reverse. So it starts at the end of the story and it progresses its way to the beginning of the story, and you're following this guy played by Vincent Cassel, and figuring out a situation. So I don't want to spoil the film too much. I mean, it's an older film, and anybody watching this review, I'm sure you've seen it already. But basically, there is his girlfriend or wife involved. I don't know what if they're married or not, but her name is Alex, and she basically gets sexually assaulted extremely violently, and you know one of the biggest reasons this film is infamous is that scene lasting for like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. It just constant, like, brutal sex. And in like some underground alley, and it's vicious. And the way it's shot, like you have this part where somebody will walk in the background, and he'll look and see the situation, and he just runs away because he doesn't want to get involved. And apparently, I heard from certain sources that that actually was like a crew member that accidentally walked into the scene, and then he like booked it out, but it went with the theme in the movie, so they kept it in. I heard that anyway. I don't know if it's definitely true, but something I heard. And it just plays backwards that way. So the film starts where your main character by Vincent Cassel is going crazy and like looking for people and stuff like that, and the first act of the movie you're trying to figure out what's going on until you clue in, oh, this is aftermaths, and then we're gonna get the explanations later. So, and then the third act comes along, and you start to think of what you just saw in different ways as different things start to happen that happened before, and it really just takes you into a mental turmoil kind of thing. Like it's the camera's very shaky in this too. Like there's some directing choices that you're either gonna love or hate. The music is like sickening. Like it's by design, and it's not an easy watch. It's not an enjoyable watch by any means. I think the film was done really well for what Gaspar Noé was going for. I did have a better time with this film. Weird for me to say that it has a brutal rape in it, but I did appreciate this film. I should say that's a better way to say it, more than Enter the Void and Love, for sure. I definitely think this one had more punch to it, and it was just created better. Like I could see what the director was going for, where Love and Enter the Void just seemed art house and exploitive for exploitive and art house sake kind of thing. And Climax, that's my favorite, and it remains my favorite. by Gaspar Noe anyway. So yeah, it's I'm glad I finally got around to it because it has been a while, and I'd like to see like the commentary on this too because every decision made on this film was on purpose, like I said, by design. And Gaspar Noe definitely had an idea in mind and had something that he's going for that he really brought to fruition. And you can tell, you can tell that it was a, I don't know, passion project or something that he knew what he was going for right off the bat is basically what I'm trying to say. And he succeeded in making that and bringing it to life. So yeah, it's not a movie that I want to watch all the time. You need a shower after this one, and you need some lightheartedness after it too. But I'm glad I checked it out, and it's in the extreme horror, extreme French film movement lists for a reason, and it belongs there 100%. So great cast too. Like I said, Monica Bellucci. I know her from Tears of the Sun. Ironically, she plays Mary Magdalene in Passion of the Christ, which is a massive irony coming off of this film. But she's good. She's very good, and yeah, there's really intense scenes, and that's not the only one in the alley. There's other very intense scenes all throughout the freaking film. So yeah, take that as you will. If you've seen it already, let me know what you thought in the comments. If not, go check it out if you have the stomach for it and the heart for it. And yeah, that's Irreversible from 2002. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming. Until next review, have a good one. Take care and cheers.